Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi arrived at Parliament this morning but began by shaking hands with every member of Parliament in the committee, including journalists, an unusual occurrence for Mbabazi, the Kinkizi West MP. He was fully armed with law books to back up his arguments that he is not in contempt of Parliament when he refused to step aside to allow investigations go on, as per the resolutions of Parliament.
So, I have looked in all the laws that we have. I have not found an offense called contempt of Parliament. Therefore, by our constitution, it does not exist.
Bujumbura MP Major General Jim Muhwezi, acting as lead counsel, greeted Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi, calling on him to follow his conscience if Ugandan laws are not adequate.
You would be willing to step aside to allow investigations to go on? Oh, my conscience is fully applied. It would have been directed at the president. I am not a minister. Okay. I am the prime minister. My submission is that you are a minister, but you are a prime minister. Whose authority are you basing your statement on? Parliament.
I cannot step aside just by a resolution of Parliament. Is it from a legal point of view?
And we are not the same lawyers. Yes.
But I believe I serve as one of the best lawyers in the country, please. So it is not in your...
The United Nations is also a level of deliberation to which Uganda is a member.
Honorable Ken, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Please ask the witness relevant questions.
Be fair, Mr. Chairman. Otherwise, I can walk out.
Oh, you are at liberty to walk out.
Mbabazi informed the committee that President Museveni has already written to the Speaker in response to resolutions passed by Parliament.
Actually, the President has responded to these resolutions in writing.
He, however, did not disclose the content of the letter. Meanwhile, Busiro East MP Mayor Lubega Segona has stepped aside from the Committee of Rules, Discipline and Privileges, claiming he will only appear as a witness. He said he wants to teach the Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi the culture of stepping aside.
If people wish to learn from me that there is a culture of stepping aside, it is for that reason that I want to step aside.
Segona, however, hit back at his chairman Fox Odoi, who had dismissed him earlier with other members for being biased against the Prime Minister.
Because nobody has the powers to disappoint when he cannot appoint. 2, nobody has ever raised a complaint against me. So how could I be placed in the door?
Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi insists that the resolution passed by Parliament calling on him to step aside is not backed up by law. But some lawmakers on this committee also insist that the Prime Minister can do this basing on what his conscience tells him. Jingo Francis, NTV, Parliament.